Good morning, ladies. I'm coming to you completely barefaced this morning because I want to show you just how amazing our new Skin Perfecting Concealer and our Liquid Touch Foundation are. They just came out on September 1st, and it's amazing just how flawless they make your skin look. So I've washed my face. I have my Divine Moisturizer that I've already put on my skin, and then I put about a pea-sized amount, you can see, our glorious face and eye primer. And so I put that on and I let that soak in about 5 minutes, and what that does is it just kind of sets the stage for your makeup application. It'll fill in any pores, fine lines. It just kind of smooths out the skin surface, so it allows for the foundation and the concealer to go on well, and then it also allows them to stay on once they're placed. So I'm going to start first with our concealer, and I'm going to put that. Obviously you can see I have dark spots and brown areas here and here, obviously dark circles all the way around my eyes. And so I'll start with this, and the color I'm using today is called Velour. And so it just takes a very, very small amount. This is waterproof once it sets, and it covers very, very well. So I'm just going to put about the size of about a grain of rice on my hand. And then I am going to use our concealer brush that we have from Younique and just pick up a little bit of the product. I kind of smash it on my hand a little bit just to get it the heat of my hand to allow it to become to where I can work with it a little bit more. And I think I'll just do half my face so that you can see the difference. I'm going to look down here in my mirror, but basically I just put that underneath my eye, and then I'm going to drag it down kind of in an upside down triangle. And what that does is that shadow from the puffy area that makes the dark spot, it helps to conceal that a little bit better. And so I will put that all the way under my eyes and drag it down just a little bit. I'm going to add it to the dark spots here. And then I blend it sometimes in with my finger just to kind of get it all smoothed in to my skin. I think the warmth of your hand and your finger makes a big difference. So I'll do that. Sometimes I'll add a little bit down into the darker area of my skin, and then I just kind of pat it into the dark areas that I have on my skin. So once I get everything kind of, and it looks funny, I put it in the corner of my eye too, where I get that darkness there. And then, like I said, just kind of blend it in. If you don't want as much of a highlight color, you can go with a color that would be closer to the shade of your foundation. It's just a personal preference as far as the color that you go for the concealer. So now that I have the concealer on, I'm going to go ahead and go to the application of the foundation. And so it's a liquid, and so it's best to shake it well. It comes in a dropper, and so I'll even squeeze the dropper just to get everything out of the dropper that's there, so I'm pulling up product that has been shaken real well. So then you unscrew it, and then you're going to also place this kind of on the back of your hand, and I'm going to use our foundation brush to put that on my skin. So what you do is just draw the dropper, take the dropper out, put that back down, and then I'm just going to drop a little bit, maybe about 4 drops on the back of my hand. And then I'll pick that up with the foundation brush and just start applying it to my skin. And I just kind of tap it into the skin. And I go all over. Again, I'm just going to do half just for the purpose of this demonstration. Then you can pick up a little bit more and go up here on your forehead, and again just kind of tap it lightly. It goes on liquid and then it dries to a real lightweight powder finish. And like I said, the concealer is waterproof. And then this foundation, I have very oily skin, and so for me, I have usually will have to touch up with powder throughout the day for my foundation to stay nice looking. And with this, I'm amazed at how fresh and nice it stays the entire day. It takes away all the redness that I have in my cheek area. And then I usually will just drag it down a little bit. In this lighting, it looks super light on my skin, but I think it's just the way this lighting is. I'm actually going to turn my little mirror on here so I can blend this in a little bit better. But I drag it, I pull it all the way under my eyes, I put it on my eyelids, and then I can put a little bit more in the areas that I want. But basically, it just does not settle into my fine lines. You can see the difference in my skin tone and the fact that it's, trying to get close here, but it's just a porcelain finish. It's amazing. It feels light. It's very serum-like. It doesn't feel like I'm wearing a heavy foundation. I feel like it makes my skin look, it does not accentuate the fine lines. Even around my mouth, it doesn't settle. And then I'm ready to go. I can do a coat of, you can coat it with a coat of powder if you want to. But with this, I don't feel like I need to. Once it dries, it will dry to a little bit more powder finish. And so you can see the difference in the unevenness in my skin tone on this side versus just the smooth. It feels like silk on my skin. It wears so well. It does not feel heavy at all on my skin throughout the day. And then I'm ready to do whatever makeup. I can do my shadow. I can do, I add a little blush and contour to it. And I'm good to go. So again, this is our Mineral Touch Liquid Foundation. It comes in 10 shades. The concealer also comes in 10 shades. If you've used any of our products before, the shades are the same shades, same names, and so it should be fairly easy. I can definitely help you to pick the color that would match your skin tone the best. I've got several little tools that we can do that. So anyway, I would highly, highly recommend giving this a try. It's the most amazing feeling foundation that I've ever had on my skin. So thank you.